Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. So, I don't know what happened. Don't ask me what happened. I don't know what happened. The thing
Well,
froze again today.
I don't know what happened either.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. So,
What happened?
you know what's really weird today? It's the software, right? Hold on. Let me fix this. Right now, I logged out. I logged back in. Apparently, I'm still in the same chat, but I can't read the chat. I had to refresh this. I'm gonna see if that worked. You're good now. Back. But here's the thing, right? You can see the chat. It says this 3 thing here, right? But that's not in my chat. So I don't know. See if that shows up. Hold on. Let me refresh the chat again. See if that works. All right, Tony, you're good. Okay, so we're back. I hate this thing. Someone needs to fix Streamlab. Jesus Christ. Oh, well, you plan to be here for like 5 minutes today? Is that what it is? What the hell?
What's up? I have the bowl.
Yeah, it looks like you're only here. You gotta be here for like 5 minutes. That's it.
You find out.
Okay. So, what was I saying? I was saying the podcast. Everybody got the podcast. And then, if you have not sent out your secret Santa, it's really, really close. Please send it out. Like, don't procrastinate. Send it out. Just think about it. You know, if you didn't, like, imagine if you're the person that's receiving it and your guys still haven't sent it out for you. You're not gonna be happy. You're not gonna have a good one. Go send it out. All right.
Do I have to send mine out?
I thought you sent it out altogether. But anyways, another one would be reminder to get your ticket for the raffle. If you forgot your raffle, now's the time. Go get it. Don't forget. And let's see one more thing.
Hey, Tony, can I tell you?
For what?
For the raffle.
You can.
Okay. Because I don't have Venmo.
Go get a damn Venmo.
Dude, it took me so long to get fucking Zelle. Now you want me to get Venmo?
Zelle doesn't take long. You have a bank account, you have Zelle. Venmo, just Venmo. You know? Eric, not that Eric. You know, when we have 2 Eric, it's hard to. Coffee.
Yo, what's up, fake Eric?
What else that I have to? Okay. Also, I hope you guys liked all those special review that we did. Again, if you guys like those reviews, it's much better if you guys tell me like what you want us to review. Sometimes that I know that there is enough people that want to know certain cigars, so that we can go out our way to get that cigar and smoke it. You could. I mean, yeah, you can. Yeah. It's just a lot easier if when everybody pay in the same place, so that when I go down and recount the ticket, it's the same place. Just saying.
You know what the cigar tastes like?
Tastes like tobacco.
Tastes like a Don Carlos.
Which Don Carlos?
I have the bowl.
Okay.
It tastes like a Don Carlos.
Okay.
Yeah. Just go get yourself a fucking Don Carlos and don't pay $30 for this little piece of shit.
Here we go. I think Roger was asking how that tastes. Now the question's been, answered. Hey, Cedar Ave. Yeah, Saturday. We have a lot of things coming up, right? So we have the Secret Santa people's got to receive. We have the Christmas raffle. We have the final podcast of the year tomorrow. I have a couple more premiere for the rest of the year. One on the 15th, one on the 31st. Then we have our New Year show, right? And we'll have Smoke the Year of the Dragon Together Day, February 10th. Mark your calendar.
Go grab yourself a dragon, boys.
Okay.
They're out
And
there.
we also have the Shadow Smokers Legion anniversary show, which everybody wanted to do it on a Saturday. So that will be on under do we have to do it on 6 then? But 6 is before our anniversary. So to celebrate our anniversary, we kind of had to pass that. So 13, Saturday the 13th is gonna be our anniversary show.
Yep. 13 of what?
January. Because you guys prefer to do it on Saturday. You technically can do it on Wednesday, so we can do it celebration on 13th. January 13th is gonna be the day. All right. So February 10, January 13. And let's see. December 30th will be our Happy New Year episode because 31st we don't have an episode. Have you guys smoked the Bewitched yet?
The Bewitched?
The Bewitched? I think I had.
I think
That's
I
not
did
a new
too, but
cigar.
it's been so long.
That's an old cigar, isn't it?
Yeah, Bewitched did. I've been out. But I don't know. I don't think I reviewed it. I just smoked it. It's like it fell in line with that fucking Nakatamel and all the other lines that come with its own coffin.
Yep, that's the one with the owl. Yeah, the thing about Steve Saka cigar is that I'm actually not a big Steve Saka fan. I don't like Steve Saka cigars. And that's something that he expects too. He literally is like, I make cigar that I like to smoke. I don't know about you guys, but I blend for me, not you guys. And if you guys happen to like it, smoke it, then smoke it. If you don't like it, that is too bad. That's how he is, right? So like, you know, I'm not really. I feel like his taste bud and my taste bud are very different. Like his taste bud, he cannot tell when a cigar is sweet tipped, but my taste bud, I can tell when a cigar is sweet tipped, and that's usually the problem. So when he cannot taste a cigar is bad or not my flavor thing, you know, he likes it. For me, I taste it, I'm like, good, do it. Oh my god, this is sweet tip. I don't like sweet tip, and I don't like it. So. I'm not saying that he's not a good, cigar owner or anything, good for him. But we obviously have a very different taste bud, very different palate.
DTC is okay.
Yeah. To be honest with you, it's just not, it has nothing to do with him as a person. It's just, I just don't like the cigar that much.
He's all right. The cigar is not.
Yeah, his cigar. I think a lot of his cigar is too heavy for what you get.
Heavy.
Yeah, heavy. It feels heavy when you're done smoking it. You're like, okay, it's just like all the flavor notes that you get and the cigar and the draw and the price that you pay. It's just, it feels like a heavy note, I'm smoking the Camacho broadleaf.
Smoking Don Carlos Eyes of the Bowl.
And that's the thing about cigar, right? It's like you have the right time, right place, right flavor to kind of put together a package. Just because you have some good cigar where or you have a bad cigar. Like it's okay. If you're with a bunch of brothers, like a lot of friends and everything, you can smoke a piece of shit, like a twig on a stick, and you'll have fun time. You'll have a good time. All right.
Not with the cigar, but with your brothers. Yeah.
Yeah. But then if you are in a situation where you have a business meeting and then the deal is going south, you can have a Oro Blanco and your day's gotta be shit.
I don't think you should.
Hey, Two Tone.
Two-tone savage. What the hell does that mean? You half black, half white, bro?
No, it's a
That's
game
how
tag. That
savage you are?
he's from Twitch. So
Oh, I'm just joking.
since
There's-
different size don't really change the taste for you, is anejo shock better than normal anejo?
They all taste the same to me. There might be a slight difference, but not much.
I mean, for the two sizes, most likely a experience difference. So, which gas station cigar is best for a beginner? Don't buy a gas station cigar. Period. If you're a beginner,
Buy yourself a cigarello, man.
go buy an actual cigar. Like go to a cigar shop, go ask about it, and pick the one that best suits you. The price is not gonna change that much. Don't go get gas station cigar ever.
Don't be Martina Maya.
Yeah, that's something that I recommend people not to go that way because gas station cigar really isn't cigar. What about me? A lot of time I feel like a different size cigar is just different experience of the same thing. But the experience wouldn't change way too much because they try to blend it so that the experience pretty much the same, right?
Mhm.
It's just the size is how you like to hold on your hands and stuff like that. In fact, I don't really like to hold a shark.
It's a weird hold.
It-
I
it-
don't like holding box press either. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't really like to hold the shark. The shark is pointing, is square and short at the same time. It feels like holding another Asian. Reach over.
That's how I feel about this thing.
All right. So it's I don't like that size. I like a regular size. I got like normal size, I like a normal size. I don't prefer shark. Now, the thing about box press is that there is less filler because I had to press it into a square. So there's less filler in there, right? And because there's less filler, the flavor that you get might be slightly more concentrated, but at the same time, you get the problem with holding all the other issue.
Why do people go after the street so much? It's like a collecting thing. It's rare. It's like one of those shapes that you don't see often, you know?
Yeah, it's the same idea as it's because it's a hard to put together size.
Yep.
Right? It's not any better, right? It's just more work. First, they gotta roll it into a torpedo, and then they had to put it into a thing, and then cut it, and then they put it into a box press, right? So it's just a lot more work. So they don't produce a lot of those, and they think it's cool and it's easy to carry around. Its smoke time is shorter. However you want to think that, it's just that. It's like having a red decanter, and all of a sudden they made a gold decanter. It's like, oh my god, gold decanter! Everybody go out for the gold decanter.
Mm-hmm. Like me, I got the regular one, but I still want the gold one. Now I got gold one. Now I need a diamond one.
You're gonna get the black one.
Huh? There's a black one?
There's a black one. I don't have any.
Oh.
So, it's just one of those things. When it comes to cigar, right? I think if you put them into priority of selections, right? You got a few things you look after, right? First, does the cigar taste good? Does the size attracts you?
Yep.
Does it look good? Is the price right?
I don't know about the last part.
The price right is the last part. Because after you decide all that, then you go, whether or not I want to spend that money.
Fuck yeah, I do. If you get all that right, fuck yeah, I do.
Right? But then here's the thing, though. You can have a few things that's bad here, but if the price is right, they will still buy it.
Yeah, it could happen. It could happen.
Right? So when it comes to cigar, the shape is not the first couple thing that you choose. You think about whether or not the cigar is good, right? That's the first thing you worry about. Because if the cigar is shit, it doesn't matter what size it is.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And does the cigar, size is right for you, right? If the cigar tastes good, but it's the size of 10 by 100, you'll be like, nah, thank you, keep it.
No, I don't know, man. Good thing we're gonna buy Oro Blanco if it's 10 by 100.
No, I would not buy that.
But it's still the same price. You know what I'm saying?
I would not buy that. Right? So, does it taste good? Is it the right size? Does it look good? Packaging, everything, right?
That's what she said.
And once you have all that figured out, then you decide the size.
That's
So
what she said.
when you see something that's
This thing
like,
on?
hey Albert,
Is it on? Okay.
yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
on.
when you go to a shop, you see somebody put up a box that says a special limited edition Eye of the Shark, and you're like, well, I know that cigar should taste good. Well, I know that size might not be for me, but it's rare.
Yep.
It looks good. It's stacked out, but just short. Like a rich Asian. And then
You with the Asian
price-
joke today.
Huh?
You with the Asian joke today.
No, it was short. I mean, we're on the topic of short, so I had to kind of.
We on the topic of short.
And then the price is not crazy for what it is.
Oh,
It's
man,
expensive,
That's
though.
sucks, bro. Sorry.
So a lot of people will buy that thinking that is a collectible cigar. Really, it's not.
Yeah, just to have like, hey, yeah, I got the shirt. What up?
Yeah, I mean that's really for that size and that's really for you to carry around and say have a quick smoke, between meetings and stuff like that. It's not really like
I wouldn't say the shark is quick smoke, man.
compared to a Toro.
Nah.
It got some gauge in
It's
the
an hour.
beginning.
It's an hour. If
It really
you got
depends
an
on-
hour
no, 'cause
between
it's-
meetings, yeah.
It's a box press
Torpedo.
shark.
It's an hour.
It's pretty.
Shark is not very it's not very long. Shark is not very long.
I don't know. I smoked it for like about at least 50 minutes.
So I don't think it's something that you smoke for a long conversation. If you have a long conversation, go get a
Toro.
go get a Toro, go get a Toro Gordo, go get a Lunatic.
A little bit more.
Oh, I guarantee if
Woody.
somebody's smoking a Lunatic, that's a 4-hour conversation.
Yeah, you
Woody.
talk forever.
If you get like a lunatic, you'll be talking to yourself.
No, everybody will be looking at you talking to yourself. In fact, everybody
Yeah,
will wait
that's
there
crazy.
until you finish.
Okay, Roger. Literally, the cigar. You literally go buy a Don Carlos Toro, cut that shit to cut that thing more than half, and you got the eye of the ball.
But here's also the thing, right? Is that something like either the bowl that you have, this is shorter, right? Is kind of following the knob philosophy. Is that that's where the sweet spot is? That's why it's that short.
No, but the thing is, like, if it's Toro, sweet spot usually in the second, third. You know what I mean?
No, that's like a mid, second, third, last third. That's why
Yeah.
they call it.
Yeah, you're right.
If you just go get a knob, and then compare it, it's probably around the same size because that's what they call it is a sweet spot. It's the best part, which kind of gets you like to wonder if you know how to blend the best part. Why don't we just make 3 best part together?
Cause man, they gotta They gotta make you smoke through it, bro. Come on, gotta look for it. You be like, oh yeah.
No, but then you can. Okay, I can take a best part from that, best part from this, best part from that, and then put it all together. That would be 3 best parts. But no, you got to make a best part only for this little bit. You know, I pay for this entire cigar. You give me this little bit. You know, that's like a lady with a beautiful body but ugly ass face and flat chest.
I think you need to look at like food, actually.
What do you mean? I get
You
no.
save
It's like
your dessert for last. Well, so why not make the whole meal your dessert? Well, there's reasons, right?
no. Dessert is good, but I would like to have a good dinner too and good appetizer at the same time. Don't give me a shitty appetizer, shitty dinner, and then give me a really good dessert.
No, I get that, but it's not. We're not talking about something being bad. It's just that some things are better. There's good and there's better.
Now, when you
don't make good bad just because there's something better.
all right, I'm gonna tell you this. You got a Dragon double Corona first stir is really bad.
Well, perhaps, but there are people in China that would
No, they
probably
will buy
smoke that.
it, but that doesn't mean it's not bad. Okay.
I will buy it.
The black
Even
retail
though-
first stir is weird as hell. I think I would consider that bad as well. You know.
Understood, but
Sorry, Roger. I have to crush your dream. It is my job to crush everybody's dream on cigars.
Every time I talk to you guys, I just grab 2 cigars now. What does it mean? What do you mean by you just grab 2 cigars?
Because he smoked 2 at a time.
Why'd you
He's
do that?
practicing the double cigar challenge, bro.
Roger, I just tell you, before you grab someone, ask for, permission, maybe some consent. Don't just go grab them. Yeah, I mean, the thing about cigars is that I can see that some cigars that, first stir might be less good, second stir might be not as well, and then third, the last stir is boom, is great, right? But
Usually like last third, to me, I don't know about you guys, but usually last third of a cigar fall off really hard. So
I think the second thirds are usually the best part. Usually.
mhm.
Because the
Yeah.
last third, you wish the last third is just as good as the second third, because when you
Yep.
get all the flavor, you're like, all right, please keep it this way.
Yeah.
But a lot of time, the last third just falls off or have some like empty spots or taste like steam,
Yeah.
something like that.
I just grabbed the cigar by the cellophane.
So instead of bigger size, I just grab 2 cigars. The fun part is grabbing before consent. Shoot first, ask for permission later. I just grabbed the cigar by the cellophane. I don't know if I give you that. All right, I give you that. I give you that. Grab it by the cellophane. That's like grabbing someone by their clothes. It's not really any better. What if the cigar has no cellophane? I'm pretty sure the cigar you have is not cellophane, other than the patrimonio. All the cigar that you have on hand is probably not cellophane.
Then you
Oh,
just
actually, you know what?
ban-
Eric sent you a bunch that has cellophane. Never mind.
You just band it over,
Grab him by the filler. I would like to see you do that.
Grab it by the pussy.
Oh, we'll go there.
Grab it by the pussy.
You know the reason we don't say that he used filler so that he doesn't, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't go south that quickly. Don't go south that quickly, man. Have some.
I can't, bro. I can't. That's
Jeez. Oh my God, you're scaring people away now. Right, all those people feel offended. Don't unsubscribe here. Unsubscribe his channel. That's good enough. Just unsubscribe his channel.
yo. I lost like 20 subscribers today.
Me too.
You did?
Yeah, me too.
What the hell was that about?
Yeah, in the morning I looked. I was like, did I just
Yeah,
lost like
dude,
20,
I was
30
like-
people?
All right, cool. Roger, I think your fan is making fake accounts and they freaking doing it now. YouTube is catching up, boy.
Right? So all of a sudden, their account just got banned. It's like, why do you go subscribe to all these people? They're like belong the same people. Jeez. So my wife is asking me this today. You know how Mickey Mouse very soon is gonna be a public domain? It's almost 25 years. Once it's 25 years, do you think any company will actually go like, you know what? I just want to fuck with Disney and go make a Mickey Mouse cigar and see who will go buy it?
Mickey Mouse cigars.
Yeah, Mickey Mouse is gonna be. I'm surprised nobody made a Winnie the Pooh cigar right now. Winnie the Pooh cigar is public. Winnie the Pooh is public domain. You can write whatever you want about them. You can do whatever you want with it. But nobody go make a Winnie the Pooh.
And I'm surprised the provider didn't jump on it.
We saw the boost in subs, and then it disappeared the next day.
And then it disappeared. Went back to the norm.
So basically, Roger, all those people that say done, it's probably not done anymore. All right. So, you guys, that question aside, right? My wife had this legit question. It's only for the guys. So, since we have mostly guys right now, it's only for the guys. My wife asked, and I don't know where she read this from. She asked, does the guy like to sit with the legs open, right? And does that have to do anything to do with their size of their balls?
Yes.
I told her no. Well, how big can your ball be?
Well, no, but it feel uncomfortable,
Right, but it has to do with how comfortable your sofa is.
No, like if you close your leg, it's because okay. For me, I don't know about you, but my balls, it's like sitting right there when you're on a couch, right? You basically your balls is touching the couch as well in your pants. And then if you close it, it just,
All right. Have you tried to sit with your legs open when you're leaning forward?
Yeah.
You really can't.
My leg open, leaning forward?
Yeah. Sit like this, straight up.
Yeah, what about
Is
my
your
legs? I always open my legs when
so
I
your
lean
legs
forward,
open like this, look where my arm is, all right? Right now, this is where my leg is, right? When you sit straight up like this, in the first three-quarter of the chair is uncomfortable right now, right? You wouldn't open your leg like this way.
No, dude, I can't close my legs, bro. I feel more comfortable open my legs.
No, but are you sitting this way right now or this way right now?
I don't know. What the fuck do I know? I just sit with my legs open, bro.
Look my arm. Right, this is the width of between my two knees. Okay,
so this, god damn it. So my legs open. I'm sitting like this. Okay.
I'm telling my wife this. Okay, if the sofa is comfortable, when we lean back, the leg just opens. Right?
Dude, my legs are always open no matter where I sit.
But when you sit forward or in a really narrow chair, for example, on an airplane, your leg will stay closed because it's uncomfortable to open.
Well, it's not closed all the way.
It's not closed all the way. I'm not saying closed. She's telling the difference between and that. And I say that's just had to do with whether it's comfortable. It really has nothing to do with your balls. All right, Albert, just so that we don't miss too much comment. Albert, go ahead.
It's WINNIE, not whiny the poo.
Oh, that's what you want to say? Okay. I feel comfortable opening my leg, Eric. I need that shirt.
It's from
all right.
It's from Winnipeg, Ontario, maybe.
No, I don't know Winnie the Pooh that well, but I still wonder why they give him a female name being a male.
From Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's still Winnie the Pooh. It's still Winnie, WINNIE.
Yeah, it's from Winnipeg. It's not a girl's name.
Sounds like a girl's name. The root of where the name came from doesn't change the fact that it ended up spelled WNNIE. WINNIE, yeah. So
yeah, I guess the peg was an extra syllable. So they just went with Winnie, Winnipeg, Winnipeg. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh.
Like, wouldn't you change that when instead of WINNIE, you do WNI, well, NEY or something like that? If you want to, I don't know. King gave my leg close for a while. It gets uncomfortable. Here's the thing. Like, I feel like the guys will cross their legs, like just put one leg on top of the knee on the other side.
Still open.
Yeah, we do that. It's still open though.
Right, but like she's talking about the leg open like that. I was like, when you lean back, your leg just opens up. Just it really has nothing to do with your balls. I mean, I asked how big you think the ball is. Is not everybody have those South Park ball where
nobody have fucking softball fucking balls. So
yeah, so
anyway, the kids make words up all the time anyway. They call things weird things and they go with it.
Well, I know.
They don't think of gendered. They don't think of gendered names per se.
Are we going there? But that's the thing. If they don't think about gender now, I don't want to go there.
Well, I'm not going there. I'm just saying that they come up with names they don't worry about.
But the kids didn't come out with that name, right?
Yeah, he did.
It was the author that came out with the name, and the author is definitely not 3 years old.
The author came up with the name after the boy, Christopher Robin.
But he named it Winnie and spelled it out.
Christopher Robin
Winnie.
named it Winnie.
Huh?
Christopher Robin named it Winnie, as I understand.
Right, it's still Winnie. Christopher Robert is not 3 years old. You see?
Who the hell is Christopher Robert?
For the longest time, I could not pronounce Eeyore.
Eeyore?
Yeah.
So it said that
So the longest time I could not pronounce Eeyore, and I thought they were actually saying that he's Eeyore because everything gets to poke his ass with the tail.
So Melody bought his son a toy bear from Harrods. He named his toy bear after Winnie, a Canadian black bear he saw in London Zoo. That's what it was.
But is that London Zoo bear a male or female?
I don't know.
There you go.
Oh yeah, I can click on it because it's a link. All right. No, it's just black bear. Yeah. I want to be accurate.
After the war, he ended up in London Zoo. The bear is male. There you go. See, at least we have one area that's knowledgeable.
About fucking Winnie the Pooh?
Yeah.
No, it's a female.
Oh shit. Wah wah.
All right.
Plot twist.
Oh, the bear is female.
Wow, see? That's supposed to be a female. Plot twist. Is the bear leg uncrossed? I don't think I ever seen a bear sit ladylike. And I don't want to find out, really. Female bear means leg closed.
Wait, is Eric in the Legion?
No, I don't even know what his last name is. I just know he's Eric, and he's subscribed to his channel first.
Yeah, to all of us.
Sounds unbearable. What the heck?
He seemed like good fit with Albert. He could go at it.
So, you guys, is there any cigar that's coming out in 2024 that you're looking forward to? That they already announced for 2024 that you're looking forward to?
Oh. No.
Yeah, I noticed that, Eric.
No? Nothing? Like, you don't look forward to a cigar that's like released in 2024?
You already know what cigar I'm looking forward to, Tony.
Let's see. PCA.
Oh, I know what I'm looking forward to.
What are you looking for?
The next punch egg roll bullshit they come up with.
Now that I think about it, right? They came out with the different things. But
In
Fu
February.
Manchu is technically not that collection.
It's been
And
February. It's been February.
right, but Fu Manchu is really not part of that thing. And also
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
the dad bod is not part of that thing either.
Dad bod's not, but the Fu Manchu is. Yeah.
You would think it is, right? But if they're naming everything with Fu Manchu technically don't fit that category.
I agree, but you're being too logical about it.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I
Which is
came out with a
normal for
series where all the
Poland,
food, all the stuff are fruits, I can't name one with steak. You know.
Well, they're going with Asian. They're going with an Asian thing, not.
I understand that, and that I understand, right? And this is why when they release the bento box, it's just the food ones in there. Fu Manchu is not.
The bento's Japanese, right?
Bento's Japanese, but it's for food.
Agreed, but it's still Japanese, whereas Kung Pao, you know, egg roll, all that. That's,
Well,
that's gonna be more
okay. When you use
Chinese.
the word bento, it's a Japanese term, but Asian people use that term.
I get it, but you don't go to a Chinese restaurant and get a bento box.
Yes, you
typically.
can.
Chinese restaurants that you go to, maybe, but the ones that a lot of people go to, not so much.
All right. So in Japan, it's called bento, right? In China, Asia, Taiwan, whatever, it's called 便当. It's literally the same thing.
I
In fact, it's
understand.
written the same thing.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
doubt that. I'm just saying,
Bento just means a set. It's a
go
set
ask
of
you
meal.
100 people, and 100 will tell you Japanese.
I'm not gonna go in with that. I
Yeah,
don't like-
because
I don't
you
like
can go
what
to
cigars
you can go
are,
to a lot of Chinese food places that ask for a set, like luncheon special or something like that. It's a set.
Yeah, usually bento boxes like you get a whole bunch of food together.
We got 9
It's like
people.
a thing.
We have 9 people they can type it in. Vote. Y'all should vote, please.
Deal or no
Bento
deal?
box,
Vote now.
Chinese or Japanese.
It's just because it's a Japanese term like that US has ended up using, and because nobody can pronounce 便当, you know.
But you're right, and you're right about it. I agree with you, but that doesn't necessarily mean that's the way it is. And we talked about this before, where sometimes these things are perception.
Right. I think the thing is that, you know, if you're looking at it like a bento box, I can see that, you know, just that's a US term for that, because we don't call that anything else in the US. You can't, you gotta call that luncheon special.
So why are we talking about this again?
Because we're talking about 2024, right? And then at the same time, I'm thinking about like as a package, you know, a cigar as a package is very different. You know, and they have few items that, you know, Punch came out that really don't fit the theme, but yeah, it's part of that thing, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, Punch will come out.
now I know where the argument is. It's Tony thing.
Yeah, it's me. Like I have this huge thing about logic in names when you put things together, and like, you know, when they use a certain name and it just bothers me, right? So
I know.
like the Room 101, like, you know, the Namakubi. It's like, come on, man.
They have a Namakubi on the fucking thing, dude. What you want?
So you got a neck there?
Oh.
This part is Namakubi.
Oh my god, man.
But you know, mofo, right? That always got me.
Why?
There's not an O in the second word for mofo. It should be mofu.
It's a silent O.
Right. So that always throws me off. I hear that mofo. Hear people say, "Yeah, you're a mofo," but it really should be mofu because it's the first 2 letters of each word. So
You know, Manchurian is technically Chinese. Just so we know, Manchurian is actually between Mongolian. It's a tribe between Mongolia and
it's a tribe.
China. Yeah, and actually, after they took over China, that's why that period of time is called the Manchu.
Man, those people will kill so much people. They kill so
Right.
much people. Oh my god.
I mean, that's why they ended up building the Great Wall, because they know the Mongolian will come. So,
Mongolian goes nuts, man.
and then you get this motherfucker decide to open the gate. Come in, guys. And they took over. All over one woman. A dynasty got overthrown by one woman.
Was she hot?
In history, she's the top 4 prettiest woman in China.
God damn. Okay, no wonder why it happened.
She's listed as one of the 4 prettiest women in China, which is really funny because one of them don't exist.
One of them don't exist.
Yeah. So in Roman's Three Kingdoms, there is a woman called Diao Chan. All right. She's hot as hell. Okay. She's super hot, but she does not exist. She does not have a name. Diao Chan is not a name.
There's a song about like Delta Dawn.
Oh, come on. Don't twist.
There was Delta Dawn.
But yeah, I'm telling you a story. You're telling something that, come on,
What's
man.
that flower you have on? All right.
Right? So, Roman's Three Kingdoms, that person was described as very beautiful, and she has been tossed around by different people. She was this daughter of this aristocrat, I guess you want to call it that. And basically,
I saw that movie too, where they were eating the spaghetti with each other.
oh, never mind, moving on. Different story then.
Yeah.
They had the go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, go do smoke hot, Bell. It does hot.
Cigar smoke hot. I'm trying to say the significance of that because somehow she made it on the list, but she doesn't exist.
The one that did not exist was passed around, you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, it was passed around in the story. So obviously, when you study history, you will find that a lot of history is written into a novel, so the kids can learn history. Right?
Right.
Now, because of that battle of the Three Kingdoms, it's a very complicated story that there are multiple people that written it into a story. All right. And she has existed in every single version of it, except the real story. And that story has been written not only by the authors, one of the author was Emperor himself. He wrote one based on his study of that history. And she also existed in there. And they has assumed that based on that, because of how significant her role was in the story, she must be spanking hot. Okay? Because she was the reason why Li Bu, which is, if you guys look at Li Bu, he's one of the strongest warrior at that time. The reason why he betrayed his godfathers is because of her. Whoever gets her, he goes to that side.
Val saw her,
So, and because her significance was enough to get the strongest warrior to betray in all the 5 versions of the history, that they figured that she existed. But now the historian on the recent year has studied it and say that's not her name. So what's her name? Nobody knows.
We just lost two customers, man. So,
I don't care. I talk about what I care.
and that's a fact. I mean, I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying 2 people just dropped off. Well, maybe they came back. One person came back. All All right.
I'm just saying. I mean,
But if we start talking about something different, they may not leave. So I'm just saying. All right.
I tried to talk about cigars, went to bento, and then we asked people to vote, and nobody voted.
Nobody voted. Nobody voted on the. Is bento box a Japanese thing or Japanese and Chinese thing?
But
And
that's
so
the thing.
question.
It's not just Japanese and Chinese thing. It's like every Asian country uses it.
So let's make that. So one, if it's an all thing, or two. Now let me have one's Japanese only, and two would be all Asian thing, as what people think it is. Go ahead. Y'all vote, one or two.
Man, I need one of those deal or no deal, like or like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music and just plays. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yeah. Y'all, all 10 of y'all need to vote. One's going to be it's a Japanese thing.
Two. So what is two?
Two is all encompassing.
Okay.
But you have, but that's what you think everybody thinks it is. That's my point. It's
Well,
not,
Steve says two.
well, yeah.
Yeah, like everywhere. You can buy bento in most Asian restaurants. If you go in there and say, I want to buy a bento, they'll be like, oh, yeah, you want to know? Yeah, Panda Express is a bento.
Eric says one. Val says one.
Where Val says one.
What will say?
The way his answer implies a one.
No, he says if it doesn't exist, available in Panda Express, it doesn't exist. Panda Express is a bento. They give you a freaking box and put rice, things into it. That's a bento.
It's not a lacquered bento box that you get.
Oh,
in
bento
other
box
places.
don't have to be lacquered. In fact, the original bento box is made of steel, metal.
We're saying, all right. I mean, you can say a school lunch is a bento box because it's got the little.
It is. It is. Look it up.
No,
Look it up.
no.
That's a lunch tray, bro. What the
But
fuck?
we don't call it a bento
We call
box.
it lunch
bro.
tray,
No,
okay?
bento
We don't
box means
call it-
no. Bento box has to have a cover so you can take it home with you or take
All
it
right,
with you where you know.
No,
So
don't-
you know,
don't put
wife in the
school
morning,
lunch
you
tray
pack
into
your
this
bento
shit.
and you go to work.
All right. Val, if you could re-vote, we're. Man, are y'all watching?
I'm telling you that means I eat bento every day because my
Yeah,
my
if you bring lunch with you, that's a bento.
Okay.
Oh, bro, that's just fucking me bringing container of food, bro.
That's what it is. When you say that's I brought a container of no. Let me finish. When you say I bought a container of food, the description of that term is called the bento.
All right.
Yeah, but
If you vote
I
one,
think
if
you
it's
think
Japanese,
bento versus us.
two, if it can be,
Bento is a whole different.
if you think it's like people will think it's everything. As I propose, it's one because it's associated with Japanese food. And
To me, when I see it, when you tell me a bento, I think what Albert thought. Tell the truth.
The description of bento is a single portion takeout home packed meal, often for lunch.
see? So far, we got 3 for Japanese.
I just read the description. That's what it is. Single portion takeout or home packed meal, often a lunch.
Yeah. Well, next time I'm in the store, my wife, I'll say, "Hey, honey, let's go to the bento aisle."
And he said it's common that other Eastern and Southeast Asian culinary style, especially within Chinese, Korea, Singapore, Taiwanese cuisine, and more.
I understand.
A bucket with
I'm just saying, I don't bring a bento every day to work.
I'm gonna go next restaurant I go to. I'm gonna ask for a bento to take home, and they'll be like, "What?
oh, they'll probably understand it. They'll be like, okay,
You're not
yeah,
a
so you want to
Japanese
take out
restaurant?
box?
We don't do bento boxes here. We're American food."
Literally, they have said, what is a Chinese bento called? And then literally the description is 便当. Come on, guys.
You're too technical, Tony. That's the thing.
No, but that's because I know what it is. I grew up in the culture. I know what that is.
Yeah, it's called bento.
Yeah.
Not lunchbox.
It's a lunchbox. Literally, that's what it
when y'all
is.
that's when y'all went to Japan, right? You went to Japan and you got and then and
I just read the description that has included Chinese, Korean, Singapore, Taiwanese cuisine, and more.
I understand, Tom. I got you.
Come on, man.
No.
Was that when y'all went to Japan? Was that a long trip?
Why? What does that have to do with anything?
I'm just asking. When you traveled to Japan, was that a long trip? Taiwan?
Relative, I guess.
Was it
Relative.
a few hours or like
13 hours
13 hours?
from here
That's
to Japan.
short.
Yeah, it's 13 hours.
But not from here, from Taiwan.
Well, Taiwan's about 2 hours.
2 hours. That's what I thought. Okay. I thought they were close.
They were close. 2-hour flight. Here's the problem with a 2-hour flight. 2-hour flight is never 2 hours. 2-hour flight is actually 4 hours because you got to get to the airport, check in, goes for security.
And wait, taxi.
Airplane's
Stupid.
not necessarily faster, right?
No.
Let's say, for example, if I was to fly to New York is about an hour and a half, 2-hour flight.
Trains
take-
faster.
Yeah, you'll probably take train. They take off immediately. That's quick. You drive up there, it's about 4 hours. You know, it's just sad. Yeah.
Too much red tape in airplanes.
I can understand because once you're on the once you're on the air, you don't have much. Like you can't just open the door and jump out of the car, you know.
Yeah.
Not saying that you would. I think if I'm in a crazy guy's car and the car is driving crazy, I don't know if I have the guts to open the door and just fly. No, just get out the car.
Like
Yeah.
me. Are you talking about me?
If it's Eric, I'll just press the button. Somebody help me! This guy is crazy. Stop the engine.
I don't know. If I was a pilot, man, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a lot of turbulence.
No, okay. If you know how pilot works, right? They actually just put it into autopilot. You don't put your hands on it all the time.
All right, bro, I get it. God damn it.
Man,
Technical
that bear only lived 19 years, man.
That's a long time already
For a bear?
for any animal.
Mm,
For any animal. What is the average life expectancy for a panda? You know,
Well, panda retarded. So,
when you especially when you keep an animal in captivity, they don't necessarily last longer.
Don't think so? I think so.
No.
They have
More
less
than-
chance to get eaten or killed.
Oh, by the way, I read this thing yesterday. It says Finland has done a 45-year study that exercise actually makes you old faster.
Finland, huh?
Finland, 45 years a study. That's a long last time. Somebody,
yeah, definitely,
go ahead.
Rick, they have definitely trained y'all well.
Train by me will take you 25 minutes in New York. Cars easily 2 hours. Plane will be pointless.
I would say y'all are well trained.
Wise car will easily take you 2 hours. We didn't take 2 hours to get to the Sanji shop. 2 hours. Where'd you get 2
You ever
hours?
going back? You ever going back to Sanji's shop?
I would never go back to Sanji's shop. I only take them one time. Panda beer between 14 and 20, yeah. So 19 is a long ass time.
That's weird. I mean, dogs are like 15 years, right?
Depends. Smaller dog is between 10 and maybe 15. And larger dog, they actually last longer.
Not too much, though. Not too much long.
Yeah. To have a 20-year dog, that's a long ass time.
Yeah. Yeah. That's an old dog.
Yeah. I have dog pretty much most of my life. So
Plus, you can't teach them new tricks.
you definitely can teach a new trick. I know that term is just,
You know what's the new trick is? You can't go outside, so you have to piss on the rug because you can't walk.
They can wear a diaper. They can wear a diaper. I have a friend that rescued a dog on the street, and it was half paralyzed. They had to change the diaper all the time.
Oh, fuck that shit. I would have ate that dog.
He took care of that dog for like 10 years.
Hell no. I wouldn't do that.
It's just he's a kind person. Like when the
Chris Shackelford.
what?
Shackleford.
What's the guy
Yeah.
we smoking, gentlemen? Just got in. I just finished a Camacho broadleaf. And I think Eric's smoking an Ventura, and then Albert smoking a LFD.
Yep. LFD.
What are you smoking, Chris? That's a pretty cool last name, Shackelford. What are you smoking, Chris?
Nice. New to the group. What up, boys?
Wait, was Chris the one that messaged me today? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think Chris is the one that messaged me the other day. Hold on, no. Yeah, it is. Chris is the one that messaged me earlier today as to how to join the group.
Oh,
I'm not smoking anything currently. Had a
Posada
Casa Magna. Yeah, I was like, that name sounds cool. And then I go like, didn't I say somebody's name was cool this earlier today? It's the same name.
So did you give him an instruction?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that name sounds familiar. Damn. Okay, let's see. What did my wife just send me?
Mm-hmm. Nah, Shackleford is so much. Yeah, that's a better name than Shaq.
Oh my god. Why is my wife sending me this? Okay.
About clothing and open legs.
No, Zodiac Cognac.
Oh,
Zodiac Cognac.
is it a dragon?
Oh, you see, this is the problem. Today we went to the alcohol store because I think Peter was looking at alcohol today. So I went to the alcohol store and I saw this, I think bourbon. It's like a Chinese style bourbon. One bottle has Phoenix on it. The other bottle has a drawing of dragon on it.
No, Dragon and Phoenix.
Yeah, it's two separate bottles, $214. And I almost bought it. I was like, you know what? I think I have too much Year of the Dragon stuff. I want to walk away. So I
It's
walked
bad
away.
luck to have too much dragon stuff.
Tony, how much is it?
$214. So
Can you do me a favor?
I'm not sending that shit. Whole thing's glass, man.
Isn't 4 a bad number?
214 after tax, is it?
Yeah, but yeah.
Let me see if I can show you guys. So she showed me this.
That's gold.
But look at all those things on top. It's the zodiac shaped cognac.
Where's that?
One-
Costco? Where's she at? Costco? No, that's from fucking TikTok.
Yeah. Costco, yeah, it is in Costco.
It's bad luck to have too much dragon stuff.
It's not.
It's
is
not.
it really
It's not.
Costco?
It's
Hmm?
not.
Sure it is, man.
Why would you say that?
Because you can't have too much yin or too much yang.
Let me grab a cigar. Hold on 1 second.
You know that.
I
You
want.
can't,
I might have to go to Costco.
you can't do extremes, man.
That just means I had to go buy some Phoenix.
No, you can't have too much extremes, man. That's one thing I've learned is that.
But it's not extreme, is it?
You know, I was thinking getting a Phoenix tattoo.
You keep buying a lot of stuff, it gets extreme, yeah. Think of the monk, man. They don't own crap.
Okay, here's the thing. Can you buy too much cigars then?
No.
Yeah. because it overfills my stuff. I got to get Tupperware. No, I got to get bentos. I got to buy a bunch of bentos.
No. That's not how you interpret my culture. That's not how it works. Ah.
I'm calling them bentos from now on. So, you know.
Bento has to be food, man.
But you convinced me. Well, they're food containers. They're bentos, but I'm not.
Hey, I can use that bento, like, you know, different category of cigar flavor, you know.
Well, in that, and think about it. Punch put cigars in their bento box.
And you bought it.
All right, whatever makes you happy. You can never have too much dragon stuff. Yeah, you can never have too much dragon stuff.
No, it's the yin and the yang thing. You got to ride that middle.
Then let me ask you, is the dragon yin or yang?
I don't
Which
know.
one is yin? Which one is yang again?
Well, I know which one. I'm asking Albert.
I don't know, man. Yin.
Dragon is actually mutual.
That's the inside the middle.
The problem with that is between a phoenix and a dragon, phoenix technically is yang because she symbolizes fire, right? Birth and fire. But because the emperor is supposed to be yang, so they make dragon yang. So it's actually both. So you have gold dragon, you have a blue dragon. So they see gold dragon as
Usually when
yang
you see a phoenix
and
it's like
blue dragon as yin.
Nice.
So you can never have too much dragon because you get both. But yeah, to balance the dragon, you get a phoenix.
Sounds convenient.
I don't think anybody's gonna go argue with the emperor.
That's the point, right? I mean, you make these rules, and then the damn emperor breaks the rule.
Well, it really depends how you see it, right? Because dragon, again, is a mythical stuff. Okay, when Val says trans dragon, have you ever seen a female dragon? Dragon's got 9 sons. I have never seen the mother.
Dragon's a whore, man.
Right? Dragon has 9 sons. I have never seen a female dragon. There is no female dragon. So they're both yin and yang.
You know why you can't see them?
Why?
Because they paint the toenails red.
They paint the toenail red.
Yeah. You ever seen a dragon with red toenails?
I've
Hey,
never seen
Cigar
any
Chat,
dragon,
right.
period.
It works, don't it? It works,
There is in Shrek, there is a female dragon.
but it does work. It works.
No.
They paint-
We're talking about Chinese dragon. We're not talking about, like, you know, wyvern dragon, you know?
Still dragon.
That's because they lack of terms. Technically, she's a dinosaur.
Oh my god.
Well, it works. Painting their toenails red, it works.
You can paint the toenail any color, it works.
Just telling you, man.
Yeah. Game of Thrones, those are not dragons. Those are dinosaurs.
What the fuck?
It's a flying dinosaur.
I'm dead, man. I'm dead.
Dragons gotta have horns, those deer horns. Or would you call that antlers? However you want to call it that. Antlers. Right? It's just a lack of definition, you know, because Asian called this thing dragon and America called this thing dragon, but the word of dragon is that. Because when American came over and said, "Oh, look, Emperor, you got dragon on you," but our dragon fly without wings. They just drink Red Bull.
Fuck it, I don't even know what to say.
Right? Asian dragon have no wings.
That's true. That's why they call serpent.
Serpent has no legs.
Some serpent does.
That's called lizard. Those are mutant dragon with horns. No, the dragon with wings are mutant dragon. Right? If you look at back in the history of like, all the thing we study, there is dinosaurs that can fly with wings. So those are dinosaurs.
You could do Teenage Mutant Dragons.
Is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle still teenage?
I mean, they still are, bro.
Yeah, because they're cartoons.
Technically, they'll be teenage for a long time because, turtle lasts for a long ass time. Right? Turtle I don't know. Those things like, once you start to go really deep into it, you go into a hole that never comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's the problem. So right now I'm smoking a Avo, like the West Edition thing.
Why are you smoking an Avo?
Because I it's there. Try to get rid of it.
That's why you bomb people with those.
I have plenty more. Turtles are teenagers for 37 years. I mean, for you, it's 37 years. Turtle has been a teenager for me for more than that. Asian dragon don't fly, then they're not dragon. No, Asian dragon flies, but they don't use wings. They use their godly power, celestial power. They float.
They just float.
They go. They're doing butterflies in the clouds.
Have you watched Dragon Ball Z? Come on.
Well, don't
that
watch
eternal dragon don't have wings.
Yeah, dragon don't have wings.
All right.
Dinosaurs don't have wings either.
What about the pterodactyl, man?
Well, that's the thing. Once you get to the flying thing, that's, I don't know. Shenlong has no wings and he flew. Yeah, exactly. Shenlong is a dragon. Well, actually, the second one, the first one isn't. The first one looks like someone that went to the gym too much and forgot to do the leg days.
He was buff as hell, dude. He was buff.
But no legs, so no leg days. No leg days. Right?
Well, you can't even say he's the second one. He's the first one that named.
No, you're right. I said the first one was like that. The second one didn't. The second one just looked like a dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one was like, tell me your wish.
3 of them.
I wish you go to the gym and work on your legs. So, for cigars, right? And this is a weird one. You know how a lot of cigar bands are like in a blue or gold themed? I mean, not blue, brown and gold themed.
Not all.
What would be one color that you want to see on a cigar band?
Gold.
Well, there's already gold. I mean, one color that's not typical. I've seen orange. Here's blue. We've seen kind of like a maroon color, and we've seen red, seen gold, magenta, like pink.
I would say like a bright violet,
Because recently I feel like a light green color really attracts me. When I walk by and I see a green color band.
I love green colored band, man. Why do you think I'm so attracted to the fucking Placencia?
That gets me. Not that Partagas band, that green one. Holy shit, it pops.
That caught your attention?
Yeah, it pops. right? We see a lot of like a yellow spectrum color. So 151 wrapper is beautiful.
It's just black and gold.
Yeah, it's black and gold. Black and gold is so typical of a color thing.
Yeah, it's so overdue already. I'm
I don't
telling you,
know.
bro.
Like technically, you can have a really boring band if the color is right. The color is right? For example, that band for the Crocs, they're just really colorful.
And they get you, not me. I do.
Well, the Crocs are like an alligator, right?
Oh, come on, man.
Crocodile.
Here we go. It's not alligator. It's a crocodile, man. Crocodile.
Crocs. That bow and
Yeah, they did pastels.
bow.
Though. They did pastels.
I would say do something like bright. You know what I mean? Like bright.
Nate Chapman did the money. They did the money green, the hunter's green.
my wife said the next color of the next year's color is actually a they call it peach fuzz. I was like, what color? What color is peach fuzz?
What
Like
the fuck
light
is
pink,
peach fuzz?
light peach. Peach fuzz is the color of
What
the year.
would stand out is like a primary color, like a bright primary color.
But right now, I think we have seen all the primary color, right? Technically,
Yeah.
No, they're shades of it. They're
red. We're
different.
seeing definitely seeing red.
not bright red, not like primary color red.
Let's search for it.
Surely there's got to be like a collection of cigar bands pictures. That'd probably be a good thing to curate.
So if I'm
Yeah,
looking,
we have like,
Yellow Dragon cigar bands are red, like China red is red.
well, no, but the thing is, like, it's what the fucking white Davidoff.
No. That means that they came from their standard Davidoff.
Yeah, I know. But
Branding,
I'm just
right?
like, I know. That's not what I'm saying, man.
Partagas uses red. Partagas, the Cuban's red, like very red.
So Macanudo uses green.
Right.
CAO uses green.
Like a bright violet.
Right. There's a lot of red bands out there. Hoya uses red. Right. And okay, so let me go green. So red, yellow. We've seen plenty of yellow, right? Like
Yeah.
the Zeno was yellow. It's like a primary yellow, right?
Yeah, but that band is ugly as fuck.
So next will be green. There's a lot of like green.
There's a
bands.
lot of green.
Yeah, there's a lot of green. For example, the Allegiance is green. All those like St. Patty's Day cigars are all green.
There's a lot
Right.
of green.
Blue bands. I just I'm smoking a
lot
blue
of
band
blue
right now.
bands.
Let's see what other blue bands out there. Cohiba has blue band. Red dot. Cohiba
Yeah.
blue. Perdomo
Cohiba-
uses blue.
What is it?
Perdomo uses blue.
Yeah.
Opus uses blue.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, no, they just started using blue this year. Or they coming up.
Roy G. With violet. It's purple.
Yeah, like a bright violet, you know.
Yeah, like bright violet. There's not a lot.
Yeah. And it popped.
Acid. Oh, no, this is metallic dark
Yeah.
purple though.
That's dark one.
Yeah, there's not a lot of purple. Like I'm talking about legit purple. Legit purple. There isn't a lot.
And it fits the theme, bro,
What theme?
in the shadow.
I'm just asking.
I
Estely
know why you're
has
asking. Bro. You're gathering ideas. I know what you're doing.
Multi Crystal has a purple one. I didn't know that. Multi Crystal has a purple. No, that's just a bad color. That's actually brown. That's weird.
But I don't see a lot of purple, man.
Tatiana's.
What is that? Oh, Foundation had a purple. Foundation had a purple.
Do they?
Yeah.
So does Rocky Patel.
Yeah, but that one is from Ray Lewis shit.
Right. Foundation cigar, High Clear Castle, Signature. Signature.
Oh,
That's
yeah. But it's not like a primary, is it?
There's a primary purple on there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain is just a purple band on the bottom, like the ribbon, not even the band.
They have, yeah, it's not primary.
Right.
I don't know. I just said throw it out there.
I mean, some of these band colors, it pops, right? So even if you have like a, when you walk in the cigar shop, if the color pop, you see it like a mile away. Oh, you know what? Julius Caesar is a purple too.
He's wearing a purple shirt.
It's purple band.
Mm. I wouldn't call that a purple band.
Or the box is purple. Purple shirt, purple box. The band has purple on it.
Superfly.
Superfly, that entire thing is metallic purple. It's not legit purple though. But you're right. Superfly is purple. It's just metallic.
The fuck is Superfly? Oh, it just hit me. Okay, I know what it is.
Right? How about this? Is there a cigar that did not taste like cedar whatsoever?
Is there a cigar that does not taste like cedar? That's pretty hard, man.
It's one of the primary notes, but is there one cigar that just has no cedar note whatsoever?
Sure.
Aside from acid.
Oh yeah. There's quite a few that don't have cedar.
Zero cedar? Because that's really hard because they obviously age and then place in a cedar filled room.
Like literally, they've been sitting in cedar.
No.
No,
Once it goes to a cigar shop, it's all cedar.
it's all cedar, and the box is cedar. Everything is cedar.
No.
What? Albert, I'm confused, my man.
Right. I
There's
think
like no
every
damn
cigar,
way.
like I think back, I'm trying to think what cigar that has zero cedar whatsoever. Nothing.
That's pretty hard. All right, man. Good luck with that one.
Perdomo has cedar. Perdomo has a lot of cedar. The only thing
Rick,
that kept
what the
Perdomo
fuck are you-
smokable is cedar.
You serious, Rick? Stop talking about Perdomo, bro. Try to piss me off. Ah,
How about what other company that has not came out with a Zodiac series that you wish they came out with a Zodiac series?
Opus?
Nobody can afford that one.
I know, right? Imagine, bro. My God.
Like, the Dragon, $5 million. Let's go.
You're the Dragon Opus Purple Rain. Got Purple Dragon fucking with gold lining. Woo!
But that's the thing. I think Opus doesn't try to do a lot of different flavor, different blends. So for them to come out with the 12 different blends, that'll be very hard.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that, that I can understand why they didn't,
Yeah. I wish Cohiba does it. The red dots. I wish they do.
Why are you showing me? What is that?
The bright violet.
Is that actual cigar though?
I don't know, but their bands foil stamped. Bands. It's interesting.
Okay.
Well, you know how you use the
Different. It's different.
you know how you use the purple in that in the Shadow podcast smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying? That was thinner.
Yeah.
Like the smoke instead of just, gold or whatever, make it a color that would pop.
Well, I'm really not talking about me. So
I know you're not, but we're gathering idea now, okay? Since we're there, we're gonna gather ideas.
okay. All right.
Why,
So
what-
yeah,
what you
people in the
think-
chat room.
what you-
Which
what you
brand
think?
comes out with the year of the Zodiac series? And you know what? Why didn't they come out with like the American Zodiacs?
Because he killed people.
American have a Zodiac?
Yeah, he's a killer, man. He killed like
Not
All these
that,
people.
not the Zodiac killer. I'm talking about the constellation Zodiac.
You mean the Cancer?
Yeah.
I think they do. Some of them does.
Who?
I don't know, but I think there's like a Cancer, this and that, like before. Like I've seen it,
There is?
but I don't think the thing is okay about Americans and their Zodiac. They don't give a fuck, bro.
But I think people will if they came out with the Libra, I'll go buy one.
And you, but ain't nobody gonna care about that shit.
Then what are you? What are
The
you?
reason why the fucking
What are you?
The year of is so successful because the
What
fucking
are you?
Asian people just buying it all.
I think the foil stamp thing's interesting.
Yeah. They can call it the crab if they wanted to.
It's like it's hard, man. It's hard, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The foil stamp thing's interesting.
I don't understand it. All the cigar bands that has any metallic thing are foil stamped.
It's not a lot of them, man.
What are you talking about? Anything with gold is foil stamped. Yes, they are foil stamped.
All right. Those look different, is all I'm saying.
What do you mean?
The ones I sent you look different.
Which one?
Show the audience. See what they say.
Because not all of them are foil stamped.
put it
What
on
you're
the
showing
screen.
me
Here
is
they-
foil stamped cigar band and printed cigar wraps.
Yeah. So put it on the screen. Let them see it.
All right. There you go.
What? What about it?
Yeah, I foil stamp is only the metallic part that are foil stamp. The rest is not. The rest is
Oh,
print.
it's badass. The green in that thing. The green.
The
with
green is
purple,
print. No, the green is a print. It's not. It's not like they over
That
saturated
looks
the
like a
color.
foil stamp to me, man. It looks foil.
That is not foil.
It looks foil. It really does. Like a green foil on it.
It's not a green foil.
All right.
I'm going in right now to see if I can find that cigar. It's not a foil. They don't even have that picture when I click in. Hold on. Yeah.
Do they even have that cigar?
How come no one's answering? Like, there's no one's.
The thing
Yeah,
about
but-
foil is that it can only be metallic foil, either silver or gold.
It can be green. It can be whatever color you want it to be.
No, it cannot.
They can color those things.
No, what they have to do is actually print green over the silver foil. It's not a foil stamp. Foil stamp means they take a foil and print and stamp it as last process.
You sure it's not gold plated?
you cannot go play a band because you got to put in the water. I know that for sure.
All right. Well, I'm not giving you any more ideas, man. So there's that.
Go play the tip, bro.
I'm giving up. I try to give an idea and
I just want to roll my mouth.
shut down. So I'm gonna wait for other ideas and then I'll thumb up it, thumb down it, that kind of thing.
I told you it wasn't for me. I'm just asking.
Yeah, well,
Why you want to know about these color bands?
Oh, no, I was just asking, like, you know, what other color band that I have not seen, because my wife was talking about peach fuzz color.
Oh,
I thought I explained it. Peach fuzz color.
that's like a nude, isn't it?
Peach fuzz is just peach, but whiter.
Yeah, it's like a faded nude.
No, it has a little bit pink to it.
So does nude.
Nude should be skin color, right? Well, yeah, maybe it could have a little bit pink to it.
Yeah, I do nails, man. I see a lot of them.
Now, I just realized that Chris Shackford actually know what Shenlong is. That's kind of amazing. I just read it. OG Shenlong top heavy. I just realized he knows what it is.
Dude, everybody watches Dragon Ball, man.
I'm pretty sure Albert didn't.
Albert's too old.
Dragon Ball definitely existed around the time where Albert.
I didn't do that, dude. No.
Yeah, he didn't watch cartoons. Actually, did you watch cartoons when you were younger?
My exit was that I am the power bullshit.
I am the
fuck
power?
that. I was out. I was gone on that one.
I am the power.
Like around your times, what are the 1970s cartoons?
No, it wasn't 70s, dude. I was into the 80s.
That means when fucking Dragon Ball was there.
No, 80s would be like what, like Thundercats kind of stuff? Dennis the
Thunder-
Menace?
No, I'm trying,
Felix the
I'm
Cat?
trying to find it.
Right? Felix the Cat? No?
He-Man. I
He-Man.
checked out at He-Man. Yeah.
I don't know what He-Man is.
Checked
He-Man.
out completely. Yeah.
Think Anno with blonde.
I checked out. I'm like, y'all can have it. And I moved on.
But
I
what was
moved on
before
to
that? Now,
listening to Van Halen and stuff.
what did
So,
you watch before you checked out?
The Scooby-Doo's. The
Scooby-Doo was 80s?
Scooby-Doo is old, man.
Damn.
Yeah. And a lot of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I can see that.
But as soon as Tom and Jerry started talking, I checked out of that too. That got pretty old.
Okay. Mighty Mouse.
I like the
Popeyes?
racers. Popeye was good. I like the
Yeah.
racers, the wacky racers. That was Hanna-Barbera. Mighty Mouse was fun. And then that sexist Pepe Le Pew. Pepe Le Pew. Yeah, that was fun.
G.I. Joe was the
G.I.
80s?
Joe, I checked out. Screw G.I. Joe, man.
G.I.
Didn't
Joe
like
was the
that.
80s?
Yeah.
I thought G.I. Joe was like early 90s.
No, whoa, bro. It was way before that.
I didn't watch G.I. Joe, but
Yeah, G.I. Joe was actually well before that. That G.I. Joe was a thing of the 50s, really.
Yeah, they're making those toys for a while, man.
I just know the tiny green soldier.
That wasn't G.I. Joe. That was
I know, but like, you know, like,
yeah.
but like when you buy those counterfeit toy in Asia back in the 80s, yeah, I should say G.I. Joe on top of it.
Yeah. And then, the pig, Porky the Pig or something like that. And then Yeah. And
Okay.
then Sylvester the cat or Sylvester, I kind of checked out on him a little bit once they started. They kind of updated him a little bit, and like, nah, this is not this. It's not the way it was. So screw that. Roadrunner for sure.
Yeah, Roadrunner. I watch Roadrunner.
I watched Roadrunner.
You learn a lot about physics with Roadrunner.
What? Physics don't matter in Roadrunner. Physics
Hey,
don't-
it only mattered to that. What's that? Tasmanian dude.
Tasmania?
Only
Tasmanian Devil was cool. That was fun. And then Red.
Wait,
Red
Inspector
Dog Leg.
Gadget was 80s too? What? I watched Inspector Gadget in the 90s. I thought that was new.
Oh yeah, Inspector Gadget. Yes, and Mr.
Yeah, that's
Magoo.
way back.
Mr. Magoo was funny as well.
Oh wow, a pop named Scooby Doo. Oh, that did exist. Chip and
Mr.
Dale's
Magoo.
Rescue Rangers. Snork.
And what I didn't realize was that Mr. Magoo was actually the voice of Thurston Howell on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, I like to watch Thundercats. Thundercats was good.
How about Betty Boop?
No,
No.
no.
Smurfs?
That
I-
Betty Boop, by the way, some of her stuff got sexual,
No,
man.
Underdog is not
Yeah, I
80s.
know.
Come on, man. Underdog is not 80s.
Yeah, it was. And then there's these two crows that would do some weird stuff. Forget it. Heckle and Jekyll.
Transformers?
F Transformers, man. F them.
Why? Why?
Checked out. I checked out. I'm like, nope. No.
Dude, I didn't watch Transformer until the movie, real life movie, come out.
Really?
Yeah.
Nope. That came out with He-Man and Transformers, and I'm like,
I didn't like Transformer at all.
I could tell. You see, those particular cartoons were created by the toy companies,
I agree with that. Yeah.
and I saw that a mile away. I saw that coming a
bought
mile away.
toys.
Like, this
But
is,
the thing, like Tony,
you're trying to sell toys. You're not. This is not a cartoon for us to consume. Voltron. Nope.
Tony like fucking robot shit. I noticed that. He like a lot of robot stuff.
It's the
Inspector
guy's
Gadget was
romance.
fun.
Robots.
I don't like watching robots, man. I don't know why. Except for Zoids.
And toys are robots.
Yeah. But that's it. Because tell the truth, if it wasn't for Liger, I probably won't watch it.
Oh, there's like
Yeah,
15
so-
different Ligers in there.
Exactly.
Oh, I like Transformers, but then again, you can say also like that all the Japanese anime was meant for toys.
They are.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, and frankly, it was a good marketing scheme, but it just I didn't dig it. wasn't my thing. Speed Racer was fun. That was part of the wacky racer pack. I
Speed
think.
Racer came out with toys. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle have toys.
Screw them too, man.
What?
Yeah.
I actually enjoy the fact that they came out with toys because that makes childhood more colorful.
Nah.
No?
No.
So what are your hobby as a child?
I played sports.
Okay. Before you can play
Bowling.
sports. I'm talking about like 5, 6 years old.
How the fuck am I gonna remember that?
I don't know if I really had a hobby like that.
Yeah.
I was putting models together at 5 years old.
Hell no, I wasn't. At 5 years old, I'm fucking failing kindergarten. I need to get this shit out of here.
If I cross the line, then so be it. Innocent. No offense. It's just that was a new genre of cartoons that it was not what I grew up with.
True. I mean,
Oh,
cartoon
now
is
you- now
relatively
what is
new,
wrong?
right? In the 80s. So
I had a hard time with HR Puff and stuff because I wasn't really into like the puppet stuff, the puppet thing.
Yeah, I mean,
And that was the whole Jim Henson.
how
what was
about
it,
this? How many
Sesame
people?
Street. Yeah, I didn't dig a lot of the Sesame Street stuff as a kid.
yeah, I don't like watching puppet shit.
Well, how about this?
And the
How
puppet
many
stuff.
people
And
actually like to
Sunday-
read as a child?
What is it?
Read.
Read?
How many people like to read as a child?
Not so much me, no.
Yeah.
And I'll say this:
I only read when I have.
Sunday was a desert of watching TV. Like you had Hee Haw coming on. You had T.J. Hooker.
Night Rider.
You had some real shit shows growing up.
When I was
Sunday sucked for TV, man. I'm just telling you.
Sunday
when I was-
rules for Asian TV. That's the only time we get to watch MacGyver and, and Night
I don't
Rider.
know what the fuck that is. I just remember when I was 7 to like 12, I play a lot of PlayStation games.
Well, see,
Yeah.
you're a younger generation, so you actually have technology, right?
Oh, you know what?
And then
I would
after
say a hobby
12,
would be-
I got a girlfriend. We stopped doing all that shit.
I would say a hobby would have been video games, but you had to pay quarters for them. Like they were
Oh, yeah,
quarter
go to
games.
arcade, basically.
Yeah, yeah. And where I checked out of arcade games is when you had to keep the story going. I didn't like those games at all.
So RPG.
It would be more like when the fighting games came in,
Side score.
you had to keep playing. You had to keep putting money in to keep advancing. I hated that.
Right, but you can actually beat the game with one single coin.
Yeah, but it's hard, bro. It's not easy. Shit.
Yeah, it was. I like the games where you could, if you could figure the pattern, you could play for a while. And if you didn't, well, then you weren't good enough. And that was cool.
Well, side scoring game, if you figure out the pattern, you can kind of. I mean, so you like something
Yeah.
like Tetris, basically.
Yeah, boy. I hear you. But yeah, arcade games were cool until you had to keep paying to play. I didn't like that.
Me.
But it's in like, I don't know, even Pac-Man you had to keep putting into play. You die and you put more.
No, you'd start over.
Right. You can start
Yeah, that's
over
fine.
if you wanted to on side scoring
You
game.
start over, man. Try to get past grapefruit and get to the banana. That kind of thing.
Okay. So that tells me that Albert, as a young kid, is a very simple person. He likes
Correct.
structure. If anything has no structure, he would not do it.
I just didn't like. I sensed that it was a ripoff, like it was a rig to get you to pay for more.
Well,
to
that
carry
was kind of the
story.
point. You want to know the more story, you do it.
I didn't see it that way.
You know, when we go eat sushi, they have this thing where you put the plates in. Every 5 plates, it plays a little bit of animation. To know the whole story, you got to keep playing the plates in.
Oh, okay.
I never thought that. I never.
So before you know it, we're like 30 plates in of sushi.
I never did that.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I don't eat raw food. That's why.
But I started off with like the video games. I started off were like Space Invaders,
Mm-hmm.
and then Asteroids, stuff like that. Circus Charlie was fun. I love the Circus Charlie.
I don't know. I like game with story that, as I progress, it's telling me something different.
Really?
Yeah,
I feel like
get
I'm
it.
being rewarded for the story.
But you also like
I just want to get strong and
watched
find.
anime, and I didn't do comic books at all. No, screw that.
That's why I like playing Dark Souls, because they don't tell you shit. You just find stuff and get stronger and level up.
No, Dark Souls tells you stories as you play.
Yeah, but-
There's a story.
Bro, but it's a story. It's all over freaking place. It's like you have to find the story. I don't
Right.
do that. I don't find the story. I find the stuff, get strong, level up, go whoop ass.
That's like, I want to choose a cigar. I just want the last stir.
No, that's just choose like, oh, I want the most expensive cigar and I level up.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense in a way. Kind of. How many people care whether or not a cigar brand has a history?
I give two shit.
Like what if a cigar company just came out? Let's say if a brand new cigar company that just came out, but this cigar company actually just unknown and the whole time has a long ass history. Would that entice you to buy the cigar?
I don't know. I'm gonna buy it if it's good. I'm gonna keep buying it if it sucks. I don't give a fuck about the history. I ain't never sit down and smoke cigar. Oh, what's the story of this cigar? I never did that.
Albert, would you be more intrigued if a cigar had a history?
There's times that I'm kind of with Eric, but then there's also once I understand more about the cigar, the company, it does give me a connection that I'm more willing to pursue that if I understand the history.
Like if you ask me about anything about Opus, I'm like, yeah, there's Opus.
Or let's say like the history would be something like this cigar blend was originally made for the original Pope or something like that.
I wouldn't care less. I could care less.
No,
I'll say this, you know, the Espinosa story, right? At least part of it that I've learned that
I think like
Hector met Eric working at a cigar lounge, right? So I worked at a cigar lounge as well, right? I worked at one, probably did the same thing Hector did at a cigar lounge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they get together and they come up with a blend for bundles.
Okay.
And I guess they did things worked out in such a way that they started making their own line. So in that regard, that's an interesting story. It's not one of heritage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, if there was a heritage, a story behind it, a history behind a cigar brand, would that intrigue you more?
I think the history thing is just for the person that make it. You know?
Yeah. But what I'm saying, like Espinosa does not appear to have a heritage as do others, right? But they do have it is an interesting story, and clearly they have done their homework and they make a good cigar, right?
Okay.
So they become experts in the sense that they know what sells and they produce things that sell well and taste good and blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm more apt to buy Espinosa now than I ever was. But knowing that, right? I give them that. The Tatuaje cigars, I watched his explanation of how he came into existence. I'm not so convinced. I don't know really what he's about. You know, I still don't know what that's about. And the cigars I've smoked hadn't been that great in the sense that, oh, this is a wonderful cigar, I'm gonna smoke them. I think that's more gimmick than it is. I just it's more gimmick off of that one, right?
Okay.
So that's just my opinion of the brand of two brands, for example, which are fairly new brands in the scheme of cigar manufacturers. One I'm more apt to, I'm definitely a fan of, and the other one I'm a little more reserved. I may try some stuff, but the Monster series and this and that, like, what's really happening with those blends? I don't know. Is it just a gimmick? I'm buying.
Steve, I know nothing about Padron, just so you know.
I know nothing about Padron either.
And JC Newman, for example, too, by the way, JC Newman has a lot of heritage involved. I mean, there's a big history with JC Newman. And some of that history isn't very fulfilling, knowing that they really were the innovators of machine cigars. So there's that.
Well, when I think of JC Newman, I think about their salad dressings.
Yeah.
Salad dressing.
Yeah. See, Eric, if you eat some salad, you'll know. They make organic salad dressings, man.
Did I say JC Newman? Is that?
Yeah, he said JC Newman.
But what's the cigar company? JC what?
JC Newman.
JC
Okay, I thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah, JC Newman. Well, how about this? And this is, I think this is a little bit critical. So we have a lot of people that came out with a cigar brand and became a cigar company. Okay, cigar companies. How long do you think someone should either work or have cigar experience before they came out with a cigar brand? We're talking about brand, not cigar. Brand
Brand? Just a brand
that makes cigar. Ooh, shit.
that makes cigars.
Right.
I don't know, man. If you got the fucking money and the farm and everything to do it, just do it.
So you'll be okay that somebody that has never smoked a cigar a single day and came out with a cigar brand. Ooh.
Oh, he needs to smoke a cigar to fucking say it's good
So
or bad.
so yeah,
right?
so there is a certain amount of time, right?
But tell
How
the
much
truth,
experience do you think this person should have before they come out and make a cigar?
I don't know. Smoke like 10, 15 cigars and find which one you like, man. And then blend it.
Well, if this person doesn't have that much experience, he wouldn't know, right?
Well, it doesn't matter because you're blending anyway. Right? You out there, you're on a mission to make a cigar. So,
Well, they can hire people to blend it, right? So, like, you know, Joe Schmuck has never single day smoked a cigar. He thinks cigar is a money opportunity. So he decided to open a cigar brand called Joe Schmuck.
who the
Would
fuck
that be
is Joe
okay?
Schmuck?
What was your question again?
Who's Joe Schmuck?
Joe Schmuck is a way to say random person, like John.
How
Doe.
about this? Joe Moneybags. Joe Moneybags. Is that better?
Tell the truth, you know, I don't give a damn. As long as the cigar is good, I'm fine.
Right, before you go try somebody's cigars, right? Like, would you try somebody's cigar if somebody says, this guy's owner have never smoked a single cigar?
I was like, let me see if this is band. Is it good presentation?
Oh my God.
So that basically say you'll be okay. You don't care about the person who owns the cigar
All right.
brand.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Go on.
If the cigar that he make and he never smoke or whatever, and have nice, good presentation and tastes good, yes, I would.
And we're not even talking about
Alright.
single cigar. We're talking about this company release a whole
Alright.
line.
Yeah.
Let's
But
do
as
this.
long as
Let's
it's
do
good,
this,
it's
Tony.
fine.
Let's do this. Elon Musk comes up with a company.
I'll buy it.
I will buy it. Definitely buy it.
You would buy
You
it.
don't even
I
have
will
to
buy
say
it.
it. Just say Elon Musk. I would definitely buy it.
I'll
Yeah,
buy
he's
it.
going to do, and all his cigars will be unbanded.
See, that's you can't.
Yeah, you can.
No.
Well, that's what he's going to do because he don't give a shit.
Well, I would never smoke that cigar. Tony
Well,
said,
you just got to be saying you would.
no, then I wouldn't. Oh my God, you gotta stop twisting my shit. I say presentation.
In
I
his
need
mind,
presentation.
that's how you present. You do different.
No,
You
that's
make
not,
sure-
that's not different. There's no
You make
difference
sure
from
that
him and
the
the
shades
bucket.
are all different. And you use your phone. There's an Elon Musk app that you use your phone to scan it to know what it is.
Can I hold on a
You'll
second?
know
Can I put it out
because
there
it
though?
knows.
When you say Elon Musk, I know Elon Musk smokes cigars.
Yeah, he does.
Say that again.
Elon Musk smokes cigars.
Okay. Well, and here's the reality. So that particular name I came up with, he would do the research.
Well,
He
I'm
would
not
do
even
the
talking about
research.
celebrity, right? I'm talking about someone you don't know of. Randomly came out and said, here's a new brand. This guy never smoked a cigar before. He came out with a cigar. Does that matter? Like, do you think that you know, for a cigar brand, should the person who owns a cigar brand actually have a cigar experience?
No, as long as it's a good cigar.
But the thing is that they won't be able to tell because they're not trying it.
Well, we will, right? Feedback is the best thing.
So if somebody came out tomorrow, Joe Schmuck came out with the Joe Schmuck Cigar Company, release a cigar, $1,000 cigar, you will buy it.
That's too much, man.
So experience does matter because if somebody
I
that
don't
knows cigar
buy
came
any
out-
cigar that's $1,000 per cigar.
No, you will.
I think if you come out with a new cigar, if somebody comes out with a new brand of cigars, there's going to have to be some knowledge as to how the origins of that cigar, the
Really?
blending.
I don't know, but if I have
Well, they
making-
hire somebody to do it. They hired somebody to do it.
I agree, but who you hire matters, right?
Nah.
Who you hire matters.
Right,
Oh, who
right.
you hired? Yeah.
But that's undisclosed. So they hire everybody in the company to work it.
Well, then they're probably not going to do well.
Right? So the experience of the ownership does matter.
Experience of those who are involved in the project matters. Yeah.
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I probably would buy that $1,000 cigar.
Right? I know you would. So
Like Patina, right? Doesn't he have Placentia making the cigars for him?
yeah, but again, this guy also have experience. A guy, he knows what he wants. He knows blending.
I agree, but frankly, I don't know his taste in cigars
True,
either.
right?
And he may not like any of the cigars he sells. You never know. You truly never know, do you?
Would you feel somewhat dumbfounded if a cigar came out to be good, but the person never smoked a cigar in his single life?
I'd be like,
Single
I'd be
cigar in
like,
his life?
damn, boy. Look
That
at you.
Jonathan Drew didn't smoke anymore. Yeah, that surprised me that Jonathan Drew didn't smoke anymore. But there's enough people involved in that they're obviously producing something that sells, right?
But
So
that
there's a big
company-
marketing.
But that
backing
company,
on
when they
that.
started, has that knowledge.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm
I
talking about the company that started without that knowledge. You know, some investment firm just decides, hey, we dump money on cigars.
Right.
Good luck.
But take that collaboration that EP Carrillo had with Oliva, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Aladino, or Eladio, whatever.
Yeah. But then that is a family that used to make cigar too. So I mean that.
No, I agree, but hear me out. So the story I've heard is that EP Carrillo knew, Ernesto knew the blend that cigar was. It was in his memory banks of what tobacco they used and how it needed to be blended.
Okay.
And he provided that recipe to Oliva, and they modified it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they toned it down. As I understand it, they toned it down. So, yeah, that's not even the cigar. In essence, that's not the cigar Ernesto gave to them, right?
True.
But I'm sure Oliva, they had their testers try it and say, you know, we need to do something different, and that's why they went with the different blend. So there's business. That's the business side of the cigar making. Is my point. It's not what an individual likes that's going to sell. It's what they have to figure out in their making the product.
Well, what I'm
right?
talking
You have to
about is
test it.
more of like a corporation kind of thing, right? You know how like corporation will take over a business without knowing anything, right? Well, they
Right.
will start a business without knowing anything. So let's say if this corporation decided to say, we got to make cigar, what we got to do is just build factory, build farm, build everything. We're going to make it in the US, right? And all this is obviously in theory, right? And then go, we just got to take the blend, put them together, and then sell it.
Yep, I buy it.
Agreed. But medium cigars are going to sell more than spicy cigars, right?
Let's say they're dumb enough to have AI decide the blend.
They already have that, bro.
That
Yeah.
AI decide the drink flavor, which came out to all taste the same. But
Well, they did an AI with cigars too.
But there's wisdom in knowing what's going to sell to the most people and going with that blend.
but
There's a lot of
marketing
wisdom
works
in
too,
that.
right? Marketing.
Well, marketing, but also just the taste, right?
Well, you wouldn't know the taste. I'm talking about the first time you go into a cigar shop, you saw this thing. The guy says, "Yeah, that company just brand new. They don't have anybody that's special. But here's a cigar. Would you try it?
Fuck yeah.
$30.
Fuck yeah. $30.
No.
Yeah.
No.
How about people in the chat? Would you try it? $30.
It's $30.
$30. Let's say the presentation is something stupid, a white band and nothing on it.
See, now you got me there, Tony. God damn it, bro. Why you have to just throw plain white band?
Plain white band.
$30? That's not
No,
bad.
probably not.
And
I'd
that
wait and
symbolizes
see.
that they just start brand new, anew. Everything's new. So that's why it's a white band.
I doubt they would just
I'd
put
wait and
white
see.
band, bro. Come on.
You wouldn't?
I doubt it. I doubt
I'd wait and see.
You wait and see. You wait for other people to review it. Take the plunge.
Yeah, I
They got-
would. I would. Honestly, yeah.
Well, let's say if there's like, you got to get like, and then they hire like 50 reviewers to say that cigar is good and you will plunge it.
Well, yeah, there's that, right?
There is that. I wait for you, Tony.
But I'm gonna tell you, in all seriousness, I wouldn't buy it. What's that? Patagas had a white band. I thought of a long time before I even bought it. Yeah, it's print on it. You can barely see it, but
Yeah,
it's
you
white.
can barely see it. That cigar
Yeah.
is stupid. That cigar is nasty anyway. Fuck that cigar.
Hey Peter, Kat says he will try it. Mark and Steve say they won't. $30. They won't.
I'm
With
just
the
saying,
plain white
it's
band, no
dangerous.
presentation, nothing, man. Come on.
The
It's
band is-
dangerous it's dangerous for people to make a cigar that they like and expect that a lot of people are going to like it. That's a
Well,
dangerous
but
thing.
that's pretty much any cigar brand, right? They make a cigar where they think people is gonna buy.
Yep.
It's generally not one person.
True. I mean, the blender was just like, I've been blending this for 32 years. So you use people's got like,
Yeah. But sitting down with Hector and talking with him, he described the flavor profile that there's percentages of people that are going to buy certain types of
which come with
certain
experience.
Of course it does. Yeah, that's why it matters.
But we just talked about this. This company has no experience.
But
But can't be
what,
plain white
the cigar that Hector likes is not the cigar that it may sell. Is my point.
Eric, here, let me describe this
And it's
presentation to
wise.
you, okay?
It's wise for him not to try to push the cigar that only he
No, because
likes.
you're trying to push
It's
the cigar
wise for him to do
down
one
so low
sell
that
to the
I won't
masses.
buy it because no presentation. That's what you're doing.
I just told you, okay, here's the presentation, all right? The cigar has one single white band. Ready? The box, it's a white box lacquered pearl essence.
Hey, you didn't say that. I might try it. I might buy the box just for the
See?
box.
It's just pure white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
You
the box
better
is
hope
green,
you-
bro.
You better hope your viewers don't fucking watch this, man. I mean,
I don't give a fuck what they want.
credibility.
No. The viewer will love it. It's like, yeah, you go take the plunge and let me know how bad it is.
No, because he'll be biased.
No,
'Cause he
because he
bought-
bought it based on the look.
No,
but if
I
the cigar's
bought it
bad-
based on presentation, but I will tell you how the cigar will taste.
I don't know.
Right?
I don't know.
I mean, in fact, just because the box is white box pearl essence, I will
It's-
buy it.
I know
It's
you would.
hard. No,
If
come
it's
on,
like
man.
curling, you're like, damn, all right.
There's a psychological aspect to this that you're not going to want to diss something that you spent so much money on.
No, we dissed.
No, we
Yo,
do.
this year the dragon I spent a lot of money on.
Yeah. We should have the group vote on that one.
Did I not?
Okay, do I diss on the fucking cigar that I spend money on? Vote on that. How many fucking Opus X say it's a fucking 4?
Quite a bit.
Thank you.
It's called the ugly baby thing. There are some babies that are ugly, but you'll never get a mom to say her baby's ugly. That's the most beautiful baby in the world.
My
Yeah,
mom
but
would.
the cigars is different, man.
My
No.
mom would. My mom called me an ugly baby.
You know how many Davidoff, expensive Davidoff I smoke, and they don't hit the dude. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. All right.
No, just a theory. Because, I'm just thinking about this because I try to figure out myself, like, when I think about somebody's making a cigar, does the owner's experience matters, right? Whether or not the owner knows the cigar matters. Like, maybe they should smoke at least 10, 15, 20 years of cigars before they start you know, come out with this, hey, you know what, I'm gonna go make a cigar because I know enough about cigars.
Yeah, and what I'm trying to get at is that the owner's preference of cigars, it's a very dangerous thing that the owner's preference is the driver of what cigar they're going to release.
Right, and which a lot of time it has a big say, right? Because
It has that big say because you have to like the cigar.
No, he doesn't have to like it.
What the fuck you mean? No, that don't make sense.
No, it's true. He doesn't have to like it, but at the same time, he has to be okay with it.
Eric, if you were fortunate enough to come out with the Groovy Blue, Tatiana Groovy Blue, which you would probably hate, but if you came out with it and you were able to sell it, you would make a shit ton of money. You make so much money off that cigar. That
but you don't know that. You don't know that until you start selling.
Because that would never come out of me. That would never come out. If I ever do it, that would never come out.
Then you're missing my point. You're missing my point.
But the thing is that you don't know if it's gonna sell until you sold it.
I understood. But it's called market research. It's called experience of knowing what sells. You know, there's a lot of various. That's the essence of being successful in that business.
Like, okay, and here's the thing though. Even with market research, there's a lot of Rocky Patel that doesn't sell, right? There's a lot of other cigars that's out there as a core that does not sell.
Agreed.
And are we saying that they don't have market research? They don't know how to make cigars?
I'm saying it's got to be bigger than the self is my point.
I don't see that.
Okay. And it's okay if you don't see it. That's my opinion of it. I mean, it's like I would not. I don't think Matt Hashimoto,
you know,
would probably not be. His palate would not probably fit a cigar that would sell to the masses, where you could sell a quantity of it that helps sustain your business.
Yeah, and I agree because he likes very heavy cigars.
He's an outlier when it comes to the profile that he does, right? So for him to go into business and only sell a cigar that he would smoke, he's going to sell a few of those. He's not going to sell a lot of those.
What about Steve Saka?
I'm willing to bet that Steve is selling stuff that now he claims that his Dern.
He claims
that. I think he's full of shit.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because from a business perspective, it doesn't make sense. You still, at the end of the day, you got to roll so many cigars, you got to sell so many cigars. And so you got to find that sweet spot that's going to get out to the most people. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, right? So obviously right now, I don't think we have a cigar brand owner that literally have no experience whatsoever.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't think you can operate in that business unless you have experience. You're either buying into the experience of other of companies, right? That are you're buying into the infrastructure that's there, right? You're connecting with that infrastructure, or you're not in the business.
No, but here's the thing. Like, I'm thinking of some business person, right? Go to a meeting, and then another person hand them a cigar and says, "Here's a Year of the Dragon," and he smoked this. Oh, okay, this thing, whatever. He's like, yo, that thing is $100. It's like, this fucking thing is $100. Yes, yeah, they're $100. He's like, you know what? I can make money out of this shit. I'm gonna go make cigars, and all of a sudden, just go open a cigar shop. Not cigar brand.
I mean, you look at like other things, right? Like you want to make cake mix. You can make the best cake mix in the world, but good luck getting on the shelves.
True, but then that has to do with money, right? How much money?
Yeah, that has to do with money.
It doesn't have to do. Well, it has to do with influence, and you can have a lot of money as well, but that doesn't mean you're going to get on the shelves.
No, if you have a lot of money, you can buy shelves.
Well, if you have a lot of money, you get in a shelf.
You
cannot outspend Betty Crocker.
Because Betty Crocker has money.
Yeah,
they're already there is the point, right? So you have a better product, but you're not going to outspend them. You're not going to get on the shelf.
Well, you don't have to have a better product to have a shelf space. You have to have, like, for example, if they say this thing, if this, I'll pay you $100,000 for this space.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, the Betty Crocker would spend $1 million.
Yeah, but he got
again,
more
now
money.
it's,
so
that's
he had
money
more
now,
money.
right? Now it's
You would
money.
never get in. You would never get in. That's the point I'm getting at. You have to respect the infrastructure that's already there,
No,
because
you gotta respect
that
the
infrastructure is going to be the growers, the factories that are buying from the growers. You know, that's all there, and you're competing with that.
All right,
with that
let's put this
If you
in
have enough-
perspective.
If you have enough pockets,
Let's put this in perspective. You seen what's the thing called? Shark? What's that thing called?
Shark Tank.
Shark Tank. Those people will put any product on any shelf.
that money.
They won't, because the example I gave about the cake mix was one that this cake company was trying to get on the shelves, and Kevin said, "Don't even try to get on the shelves. You stay boutique, because you will never get in on those shelves. You won't get one square.
Right, but whatever product they
you will
take
not get
on,
one linear foot.
but whatever product they take on goes on shelves.
Because they don't take on the losers. Yeah, they don't take on the losers.
I don't know. I mean, something
They only
like
take on things that they can win.
Sponge
They only
Daddy
take
or
on
something
things
like
that they know
that.
they can win.
What they know they can win, but the company don't know when you go in there.
But they know. That's why they
Right.
don't accept them.
Right? When
Or
they
they
take
keep 'em-
on like
or they kept 'em boutique, right? They
the
kept
Sponge
'em-
Daddy, there's already scratch pad that's out there and a way bigger company,
Yeah.
but they got it in
Right.
shelves. In fact,
They
it's
have too
everywhere.
much money.
And that really got it started on QVC, right? Through Lori. I've watched a lot of it. So
Right.
I know
But it's
I
on
don't know
shelves,
every
right?
all
It's
of
on
it. But I'm
shelves.
saying I know some of the stories, right?
It's on shelves.
Yeah.
So
But then again, they had to leverage the experience of those sharks. Like, they couldn't get on themselves. They had to leverage the experience.
true.
They didn't
And the
have
shelves
money.
and the Sharks has a lot of money and
A
background.
lot of
obviously.
money.
They have pull, right?
So that's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah.
it obviously is a question, rhetorical question that doesn't really have an answer. So
It's like if you want to open up like a cigar factory, right?
sure.
You're now joining the race of how to get tobacco from these farmers and stuff.
Or you can just buy it someone's tobacco company with enough money. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a tough deal. And I think you'd have to work with those other groups regardless. I don't think you can be a standalone.
I mean, if Elon Musk decides to do it, let's say Elon Musk decides to do it, he will just go buy a farm.
He have no problem.
Yeah, he have
Well,
enough
yeah,
venture
that's-
capital to do it.
We're talking mega money at that point, right?
Yeah, again, that's money.
Well,
guys.
following money, right? You have enough money, you could do it.
Yeah, when it comes to business, you have enough money, enough capital, you can pretty much push anything through. What it
Yeah,
sell is a different story.
Right. And that's where, but in effect, you're buying into that, right?
Mhm.
You're buying the experience of those people.
Yeah.
And that's going to be, you can't get around that, is my point. You're not going to go in, new kid on the block, and do everything by yourself. From what I've learned about it, what I've heard about it, it seems like there are connections that you're having to handshake and have conversations, not piss people off, because you'll get screwed. You'll get screwed
Honestly,
on
I
that
think
one.
with enough money, the hand will shake.
No matter what.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know what percentage of that's correct. I mean, there's probably a percentage of that's correct, but it seems like some of them are doing pretty good as it is. They don't need it.
Right? If you go to a shop and says, I have these batch of cigars, right? I'm selling it to you at $1 a box. So long as I get that spot.
Yeah.
Then I get the spot, right? But that was limited to this amount. Once they start to sell, you'll buy in a regular price. I think you'll get the shelf space. So whether or not they will sell, that's a different story. Anyways, 11:14, we're going over a little bit. I tried to make up the time that, we got cut off. So, the deal. Get to Discord. Get the fuck out of here. I'll see you guys Wednesday. Bye, guys.
See you.